Hello ladies and gentlemen, this is Yoruus speaking and welcome to Play by Email 6, turn 64. Have I played other games? I played Civ 3 a little bit, but yeah. All in all, Civ 5 is like my first game. Twitch stream chicken. Alright, so let's start this off as usual with comments. I've glanced real quickly at the comments and there's like a huge comment from Mr. Nick. So let's read this up. You know that barbed warriors should move back into the camp, so hopefully we're safe, but now I think both archers from Berlianto should stick around. If you put one archer on the forest north of Hamburg, you'll block Germany off and you'll have two archers crushing it. Here? Oh, that would be like so bad. Like put an archer? No. Nick, no. This is the border. This river is our borders, and I imagine this river is our border, and this is the border basically. So I shall not put any units on the other side of the river for any reasons, Nick. Thank you, CJ Dallas. I'm sure you will. I'm actually gonna play a lot of duels, so well, duels, like during the weeks I can play duels, so I invite everybody to do it. Ethiopia should have 3 steals and 2 quarries by now, and a head start. Geneva Fate shouldn't help us beat out Ethiopia, and only shaves off 6-7 turns before we hit 200. Much better to keep it as a farm. It sounds silly, but to be friendly with Germany, I might promise him a little gold gift in 10 turns if he promises to back off totally. 20G, token of friendship. My own opinion is that camp is in the perfect spot so that you can farm it 100 plus turns. If we were lucky, that could be anywhere between 200 and 400 culture. To me, that is vital if we're going to knock out more honor policies and then go rationalism. When we see those hills, yeah, okay, so let's get on this discussion here. I'll probably agree with you. Soon we're gonna get one more fate in here from the silver. Then we're probably gonna get in here, so that's 6. So that's around 10-15 turns. Yeah, I think culture is much more beneficial. You're absolutely right. Not like I can take that scamp right now. But yeah, you're obviously right. Okay, I'm gonna leave a message to Mr. Adele, though he's not answering at the moment. I'm gonna leave a message right now concerning Fallout. So how much gold do we want to give him? 2 GPD? Alright, so so I've just sent him a message. I propose 2 gold per turn for leaving the barb camp alone near Brillianto, basically. Also, I'm gonna add something to that deal that alright, we shall see what his answer is gonna be. So I propose that. And which barb do I actually want to shoot? Well, I don't have too many choices. 34 damage. Whichever barb I will shoot, he can kill it if he wants to. So, but I do actually want to shoot this barb camp, and the reason for it is they are very quite likely to attack me if they feel comfortable with it, right? I said 2 GPD. 2 GPD for Hamburg. 2 gold is too much? What? I don't think it's too much. One first. I already wrote him to GPT. Start this tropple about the city name. Yeah, I could make this tropple. I guess the Marcanis. Yeah, I could make this tropple. So we can take a glimpse what's going on. Alright, so I proposed to GPT. Now the question is that I need to answer, so just try to figure out. I think we need to shoot this barb, right? I think we need to shoot this barb, because if I'm going to leave this barb and Germany is not going to shoot, there's one more thing that I need to check real quickly. He's behind me, or... Alright, so he actually did shoot. Alright, so... Germany is playing before me. Exactly before me he's playing. He's playing exactly before me. So he already shot something. So those barbs gonna move. So I probably need to shoot this one. Step back. That's a good shout, Nick. I like this proposition. Alright, I like this proposition. Step back and shoot the camp. And maybe barb will like actually step in here, and I will still be able to do something around this place. I like this proposition. Alright, so we're gonna do this for that move. Right, let's continue to the comments then. Nick. When we see those hills around the citrus, and we will know so much more, and given that scout is magic, yeah, the scout is magic. I'm sensing that ruin could be an upgrade or attack. We should try to loop up and back in 5 turns if we can. Tony's comment were interesting, but he's totally wrong here. Because this map is smaller than your other games, tradition and not tradition mix is perfect. We will be 6 city tradition versus 6 city liberty, which is totally different than 10 city liberty. We're getting tradition finishers so much faster than a tradition mix, and that lack of liberty space means our tradition growth will dominate once we get our engine finished in 40 turns. So long as we don't get double crossed by Byzantines, we really should be in a perfect spot. I like Milky Way, short and sweet. Alright, so basically, and Shumi actually said something. You should have cleared that camp and got extra fate for now. You have another barb farm anyway to farm, and with raging barbs I bet there will pop out new one close by soon. But 200-400 culture answer from Nick versus 50 fate and Ethiopia in the game seems so much better to me. Maybe I'm wrong, but I see this land filling out quickly and camps hard to keep around. Experience and culture farms are vital with our honor strategy. Is it worth a 5% chance at pagodas with mosques already mostly locked in anyway? Really? Yoruus, it's your game, what do you think? Well, I actually do agree. Hey Tony, what's up? I do agree that I actually prefer culture in here, and basically going for fate. I kind of agree with that. That going for fate will be risky anyways, because I have no knowledge about how many Ethiopia has cities, because chronicle is no longer obligatory, so they do not have to say that they are going to plant a city. I don't know how much quarries do they have, so actually it's so hard to figure out how much fate a turn he's making. Same goes for cults. I have no idea. So I would say, Nick, that you're absolutely correct on this one. Then we need culture much more at the moment than we need a risk about first religion. I think that's true. Alright. So that's it for the comments. Let's get the other moves going. First of all, I want to take a peek in here. A city-state. Ooh, yummy. A city-state. Okay, so he might acquire the deer. But alright, I don't see anything else really good in here. It's actually so cool there's a city-state in here. This is bloody great that this is a city-state. Yeah, exactly. This is great that there's a city-state in here. Yeah, exactly. Great blocker. I don't need a blocker city for myself. I can get it from a city-state. It's perfect. Alright, so let's plant this. Let's plant this in here. And now Let's make that stropple. So I've got this proposition, so I'm gonna put the stropple right now so we can have a feeling for the people that actually are on the stream. So what shall be the name of our fourth city? And we've got propositions. First proposition is chocolate, thunder. Take a worker. That's a bloody great idea, Nick. Take a worker on turn 75. I like it. I like it. It's turn 68, so in 7, yeah, in 9 turns I can bloody get a worker. That would be amazingly good stuff. Alright, so propositions. Chocolate Thunder for the name. We've got Chocolato, Chocolato, Stability, Milky Way Bar, Vavel, Stabilo, and okay, now this is one I'm a little bit reluctant to put in here, but Chocolate Riders. Alright, so Fukushima, DJ Chimp, we can add Fukushima in here. If you gotta have propositions, Fukushima. Alright, any more propositions? If you get a proposition for a name of the city, shoot. 3 minutes. 3 minutes. Let's go. 3 minutes for the propositions of the cities, and then the stropple's gonna go off. 3 minutes. Start. And I'm gonna do the rest of the moves in here. Jewel Runner. Alright. Jewel Runner. Nice. Oops, I pressed something very, very wrong. Stable OP. That's your name, Miura. Alright. Stable OP. Where are we on tech? That's a good point. Where are we on tech? We've just finished calendar. So the next stop is obviously... Do you want to go trapping first? I don't think so. The wheel also I don't care too much about. What do you want? Trapping or the wheel? Bistable in Kyoto. Yeah, we're done with calendar. Cuckoo for Cocoa. Okay. Let it be. Alright, cuckoo for Cocoa. Next one is Stanky Gabbles. Right, I don't know what's up with that name, but alright. And Captown. This is online. Alright, so I guess that's all the propositions. We've got 14 propositions. Okay, let's put the stropple. So this is going to be stropple number 1. Number 1. There we go. Stampede. Oh, god damn it. I love it. I love Stampede. Frack, how do I make this happen now? I need to redo this. Shit. New stropple. I like Stampede. I like Stampede to be there. Ah, damn it. Chocolate Riders. Right, I'm gonna remake it. How shall we name our fourth city? Fourth city. Alright, now I need to add all of this stuff one more time. Jesus. Okay, I hope this works as I hope it works. Damn, it does not work like I hope it works. And I need to do all of that stuff manually one more time. Okay. Let's do this. Oops. Oops, that's not intentional. There you go. Okay, chocolate. No, chocolate thunder was first. Chocolate thunder. Chocolato. Chocolato. Hey, give me a second, Nick. Stability. Milky Way bar. Vavel. Stabilo. Chocolate Riders. Chocolate Riders. Fukushima. Jewel Runner. Stable OP. Cuckoo for Cocoa. Thank you, Gobbles. 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 Captown. And Stampede. 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 Alright. Stampede. Count Chocula. Count Chocula. It's actually quite cool. Count Chocula. Count Chocula. And the last one is Maruk and yeah. Alright. That's it. Stropple done. Stropple number 1. Let's go. So you can start on the votes. Okay. So that's done in here. Now let's get in here. 1 turn sailing. That's a good point. What do you want in this city? Well, since there is a chance. What about the worker though? Like, I kind of want to escort this worker there. I'm still thinking about the worker basically. If I can steal the worker, that's awesome. But yeah, I do believe like granary is the best way. You don't pronounce the E at the end of stampede. Stampede? So how do you pronounce that? Stampede or what? How do you pronounce that? Alright, let's start up with the granary. If anybody else has some different ideas about this place, shoot. But I do want extra hammers. Alright, I do want extra hammers right now. 8 turns versus 5 turns. Yeah, but without the additional hammers. Basically, why do I want 8 turns? The reason is quite simple. Because this grows 8 turns, right? So if I'm gonna work this, I'm gonna get 8 hammers. 8 hammers during the course of 8 turns. And if I'm gonna work this, I'm gonna get 5 turns without additional hammer. And then I'm gonna get 6 hammers if I'm gonna work the horse and I'm gonna skip the cow. And I kinda want to work the horses right now. Yeah, you could. Okay, give me a second there. How's the Stropple going, by the way? Which city do I do like? Let's do this. Let's do this. Capitown wins for now. Okay. Okay. Capitown wins for now. We shall see how this is gonna work. Okay. Shrine first? No. Okay, give me a second. Yoruus finished cattle in Brillianta. Also, you can buy the sheep in Kyoto when pop 2 and work horses and sheep. Yoruus finished cattle in Brillianto. Yes, I'm trying to work the cattle in Brillianto. And then also you can buy the sheep in Kyoto when pop 2 and work horses and sheep. Kyoto at pop 2. Oh, that's... No, I cannot buy this. 5 turns. I don't want to spend gold on this. I don't like this idea of getting a sheep in here. Using the gold on that. Yeah. Nope. Well, I could buy it nevertheless. Even if I grow. Like 8 turns. I need how many more turns? to actually get that. Soon I'll be out of golden age, so I'm gonna buy this, and there's like still so much more tiles that I need to buy. So I don't think that's such a good idea at the moment, don't you think? No, I don't think so. I like it. Alright, first of all, let's go sailing. Finish off sailing. No, I don't need sailing yet, and I can at least get a vision of what's cooking. Nobody's got sailing yet. Somebody's got, yeah, that's me. 76, 76, 74. Okay, I've got an answer from Dell, and Dell agrees to our deal. He says okay. Alright, he agrees to the terms of our deal, so he's not gonna shoot any barbs in here unless they're gonna cross the river. And I try to promise that I'm gonna keep any barbs from accessing his land. So we're gonna position the archers probably around in here somewhere to keep the barbs off this side. We're gonna have trouble actually getting there. So honoring that deal, let's get 2 GPD per turn. So I definitely don't want to use the gold to buy tiles, though actually buying a sheep, buying the sheep actually relatively sounds interesting. And the reason for that is, if I'm gonna get the sheep right, the first tile is gonna go is probably this way, but if I'm gonna get the sheep, there's a chance it's gonna go for the next horses, right? I think so. So that sounds cool. Alright, 5 turns and then additional 2 hammers while still keeping the growth up and maybe access to another tile. We're gonna meet a city state so I can use the gold. Alright, we can have a discussion here. For now, I like the next ideas. We're gonna go here, set up production focus, buy the sheep so the culture will grab these horses, because I want all the horses in here as fast as possible. As fast as possible. And yeah, I need a granary. I don't care about shrine, because like shrine's not gonna help me out into getting religion at the moment, but a granary will definitely help me out to get other stuff that I need. And now the lovely scout, the most amazing scout ever. Where shall we step him? On the hill? Or do we want to try to access this? The barb already spawned, and I can shoot this barb camp in the camp. 27 damage versus this damage. It's gonna slam into me though. Straight west? Why? Ah, so you can decide about the city placement. You're right. Yeah, but on the hill I'm gonna see tons of land beyond. I think on the hill first. Lake, marble, iron, and this is coast actually. Oh my goodness. I think this is coast. I think this is coast in here. I could get another coastal city. I could possibly get 2 more coastal city if this is the edge of the map. If this is the edge of the map, I can most probably plant a city here, or even here, no, here, basically somewhere around this place if there's nobody here. Yeah, next move would be iron to see what's up in here and here basically, and then this way. But basically if this is the coast and there's something around this place like fish, I can plant a city here, get access to the freshwater tiles from the river. In here I can get access to this, to horses. I'm gonna skip the sheep, that's true. But if I'm desperate enough later on in the game, I can always add 1 more city somewhere in here. But like sheep against the coastal possibility, I want as much coastal cities as possible basically. So that would be just amazing. That would be just amazing. Well, the settler for now is without an escort. I want to take a note. Though I'm honor, right? So if there's going to be new barbs spawning around this place, I will see them. I will see them, right? So since I do control this barb camp and I do control this barb camp, most probably I can move the settler in here without any 2 problems right now. Alright, so we've got so many options again for the next moves, I'm gonna just look real quickly into demographics. I'm gonna talk about the stroples. So you're gonna have one strople. We're gonna have first strople, that's the city name strople. The second strople that I'm putting up, since we're gonna have the settler next turn, so the second strople will be, and I'm gonna make it right now, so I will remember that. So there's gonna be another strople. The another strople is gonna be, this is turn 64. PBEM 6, turn 64. All right, 2, and the strople question is, shall we go with our settler to Vin City of Citrus, or Iron Coast? So shall we go there, or shall we go Iron Coast, somewhere in here? That's the next strople. So Citrus, Iron Coast. Well, Iron Coast next to our capital. Alright, so that's gonna be next strople. Yeah, I'm just gonna put the vote in here right now. So if you want to vote right now, you can vote right now, but I want to have it in here. So that's gonna be the next vote. Maybe you have this change already, but you don't have to vote right now. You can leave it like, but I want to set this up for now. So that's done, and I'm gonna make one more strople. Actually, there's gonna be one more strople in here, strople, and it's gonna be turn 64. Yes, exactly, silver for more fate and faster religion and all that stuff. So Pantheon is just so amazing. So it's gonna be turn 64, PBEM 6, 3. And this is the big question. We have this discussion like for such a long time. So about the city, because we're definitely gonna get this city 100%. So the biggest strople for this is, where shall we plant this city? On the iron or on the grassland? So I'm gonna put that strople in here. Where shall we plant that city? This city, Iron Hill, grassland, next to Iron Hill. Okay, so hey Halo, what's up? How are you? Alright, so I'm gonna put this strople in here. So that's done. And now let's just have a quick discussion about this one, because this discussion was going a long time ago. Now, pros of planting on the Iron Hill are several. First of all, the first pro that is very important for our grand strategy, because we want cargo ship as fast as possible, and this is why actually it's quite cool for the other strople where we want to go first. Or we want to go in here, or we want to go here. The basic reason is we want to get 2 trade routes into our capital as fast as possible, right? So the pros of planting on the iron is basically we plant on the iron, so we get we're gonna have 3 hammer tile under our capital, and we're gonna work a silver. We're gonna work a silver mine. Well, silver, just silver for the Pantheon and for the gold and for the hammers. So we're gonna be crushing on 5 hammers in that city, right? 5 hammers in the city on this is a granary in 10 and 12 turns, right? In 12 turns. So that coincides really greatly, because we want 2 more settlers. So we're gonna get 2 more settlers. I get a granary. We're gonna go cargo ship relatively quickly. The granary is gonna go up. It's gonna start growing. It can crank out a worker later on real quickly, because we need workers. We need tons of stuff. So those early hammers gonna be like, it's gonna be adding up. Just those early, the word of early hammers is just so amazingly good that it's just gonna make all the stuff going faster, much faster. Because if we're gonna plant on the grassland, and we want to work iron, we're gonna be missing. Wait a second, we're gonna miss only one hammer. What are we guys talking about? You guys are messing with my brain right now. It's one hammer difference. Well, two hammers difference because we can't work the silver. We want to work the iron, right? So it's two hammers difference. Right, so that's 3 hammers. Okay, 3 hammers, that's granary in 20 turns. Right, fair enough. 8 turns and the growth. Alright, fair enough. So, and the cons is less hammers in the late game because we're gonna be giving away an iron tile, a mine iron forge tile, right? And we're gonna be missing windmill and an engineering slot later in the game. So that's around 7 base hammers that we're gonna give away if we're gonna plant on iron. So that's like cons of that solution. Also, later hammers can be gotten from Hamburg, Yoruus. Later hammers can be gotten from Hamburg. So yeah, that's why this also like adding about the stropple into where do we want to plant city. Me personally, I have this feeling that I want to plant the city here first, and I don't really, even there's like amazing stuff in here. If I imagine correctly what Byzantine said, I think this should be still edge of the map, and there shouldn't be anybody nearby in here. So grabbing this city right now feels a little bit more beneficial than actually walking like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 turns in here to actually get this city. Because in 10 turns, well, this guy's gonna walk like 1, 2, 3, 4, and then add 12 turns into that. So like 6 turns later, we're gonna already have a granary and a city that's already working for our purpose. So I don't know. Yeah, so that's why I make a stropple. So alright, so there was stropple 3 for this turn. So there's gonna be 3 stropples. Stropple 1, city name. Stropple 2. Do we go here first or we go here first when we're gonna get additional scouting information? And the third stropple, if we're gonna plant this city, shall we plant it here or we plant it here? Inland lake, this is lake. Yeah, we've discussed this already, Halo. I should have explained. I told you not to fold so quickly. Oh, look at that stropple. Grassland next to Iron Hill is winning at the moment on this stropple. Okay, let's see this one. Citrus. Everybody wants to go to Citrus. Everybody wants to go to Citrus, alright. And the city, Stropple, Kappa Town, 5 votes. Stampede, 5 votes. Alright, alright. So we shall see how the YouTube viewers will vote. Anyways, I guess that's it for this turn then, right? Are we done for this turn? Yeah. So I think we're done for this turn. So thank you very much for watching. Ah, shoot. Kimono needs to shoot still. Shoot. Shoot, Kimono. Alright, so Kimono shot. So what do we need? We've got stropples. We need discussion. Where do we want to go with the scout? We need discussion. Do we want to steal, if it's available, to steal a worker from that city-state? We've got a deal with Germany. We're giving 2 GPD for access to this barb camp. This barb camp is going to be our own for 4 GPD. Kimono is going to grow soon, and that's great. So we've got a lot of stuff to vote on. We've got a lot of stuff to discuss. Yeah, so I guess that's it. So thank you very much for watching, and see you next time. Best wishes. Yoruus out.